Post-fight recap number 77. Battle between some super welterweights, undefeated prospects. Sebastian Towering Inferno defeated Shawn Owens with a 5th round TKO. Let's talk about it right here on Ready Talk Boxing. I'm your host, Mr.A. Now, these are, like I said, a couple undefeated fighters. Sebastian had a huge height advantage, 6'6" at 154, a nice 73-inch reach. But the shorter man, Owens at 5'10", had a 73.5-inch reach listed. Did it look about? The fight was an inside fight, considering a 6'6" and a 5'10" guy. Owens came out, hometown in Minneapolis, came out swinging just from the first minute, trying to hit a home run with every hook he was going. Sebastian, covered up, took it pretty well, took a couple licks, nothing too strong, nothing too flash. But as that first minute and a half started to go by, you started to see Sebastian, they got inside, start landing some uppercuts, inside hooks, inside body shots. And, okay, it was a very interesting first round. They both had some little things. Round 2 came out, and it was just Sebastian started inside gaming him. Inside hooks. I believe in 5 rounds, the 6'6" guy was on the outside for maybe a total of a minute and a half. He did not use his height for the outside advantage. It was all an inside fight, and it slowly. It didn't just wear him Owens down. He started hitting Owens with some devastating uppercuts in the third, because Owens was just in there, because the first 2 rounds he got beat up in the inside. In the third round, Owens started really digging in his chest, trying to smother Sebastian's work, throwing overhand rights. And at the second, I think it was the end of the second, he cracked, or maybe in the third, I can't quite say, but he cracked Sebastian Fundora with a nice right hand. But it was just one punch, and Sebastian took it, came back the next round, and just started landing those uppercuts. And you can see those uppercuts was it was uppercutting him, hitting him on the chins, turning his head. And it didn't help that the way Owens had his little hair braided, he had a ponytail, something like this on top. So every time he got hit, this thing was just flying around, and it made it look even worse. But he was getting, while he's going there throwing, Owens throwing some vigorous, trying to change the momentum punches. Sebastian just keeping his nice, tall, 6'6" frame, nice and calm. And the fact that he's so tall, when he was just bringing the uppercuts up, and it was just like the leverage was just right at Owens' head level. Like I said, he was hitting him here, then turning him with a hook. Then he'd come down with the right hand, knock his chin back down. And in the 5th round, it continued, and the referee stopped it, which was very good, because he let it go on for about a good 20-30 seconds. Owens was trying. He was bobbing and weaving, throwing some defense, throwing punches. They're basically like a survival, defensively type punches. And when he would throw one and miss, boom, he'd get hit. He never stumbled, but he got hit up into all different angles. His body, he'd get hit, he'll fly up. It was just very his body looked elastic. Oh, I get hit, and boom, I'm blowing in the wind. Those, I don't know if they have them all around the world, but here in the States, and at least in California, they have those but those car salesman things, or basically those, they have them everywhere, but those big old air blowers, and those bodies just blow like this, That's how Shawn Owens' body was looking in the 5th round. He'd get hit, and it is like all this was just no bones, and then he'd get hit and just was wobbling. So the referee did a great job at stopping it. The Towering Inferno. This is 154-pounders. 8-0 now. Sebastian goes to 9-0. Owens goes to 9-1. These guys have a far road and career ahead of them. Owens has some serious work to do. Sebastian, you can see his chin is open up in the air, and you would like to see him work behind a jab. And I can understand why he didn't do much with that. Owens was bull rush him, kind of like a Shawn Porter style, so he kind of like forced him into an inside fight. He held his own with uppercuts, but you would like to see him really be able to stop someone's game plan from rushing him. So we'll see, and I'm pretty sure, like I said, it was an entertaining, crowd-pleasing fight, and PBC brings back a lot of people, especially, like I said, PBC hasn't really like gave us a lot of they gave us star fighters, but they gave us a tremendous amount of young prospects that in 2 years they're getting in the ranks. So I won't be surprised to keep seeing Sebastian Fundora appear on PBC, and look out for him probably like in 2 or 3 years. This whole card was about 2 or 3 years, like Chris Colbert, Fundora. You had Jamal James, and Jamal James was 2 years ago on PBC, building himself up. Now he's number 4 in the WBA. So Chris Colbert and Fundora probably going to follow that same path. I look forward to seeing Towering Inferno. He has a lot of work to do, but he's, like I said, as 9-0, he's very entertaining. The Double RT Boxing Show. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your support. Hopefully you subscribe, help the channel grow.